Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm your host, Lasan Faye. And... why am I wearing my PJs? This might explain a lot. Armor. I think I was wearing that. Let's go with that. Wow. I can't believe I never caught that. That happens on occasion. Right. Different game. C is now my jump button. Because space should totally be my pause. You know, like it is in every other Dragon Age game. Where am I going? I don't even want to go up here. I'm making probably a bit of an ass out of myself trying to deal with this. Anyways, yeah, so it's been a while since I've filmed Dragon Age for myself. Been distracted with life things.
The Warden and Hawke should be inside that cave.
That cave. Up there. Wonderful. I'm glad I have you to tell me these things. Thank you, Cassandra. And I leveled? When did I level? I don't want to spend it yet. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for specialization. I think at this point. That is my plan.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Wardens should be at the back of the cave.
Wonderful.
A group of Wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Oh?
Let's go.
Okay. Deep mushroom. Don't mind me just grabbing some crafting materials that I normally don't bother with, but some... I'm going to blame Morrowind for my new fascination with making sure I grab things. Banner of the Blind Men. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Men, notorious smugglers who are known to sell slaves to Tevinter. It is possible that the Grey Warden asked them to politely leave so that he could use their hideout, although the bloodstains on the walls suggest otherwise. Good to know. Let us see who we have here. Hello.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Toud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Okay, Stroud. Yes, right. Guy who took Carver out of the Deep Roads. Makes sense. Connection. There we go.
Most of you Wardens disappear. Then I run into a Darkspawn Magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawke slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing, but I don't recall you telling me about all this.
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
The calling.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. It starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head.
Huh.
The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes.
Lovely.
Likely because of Corypheus. If the wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
Okay.
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
Uh-huh.
You said all the wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
Uh-huh. I've actually never brought Blackwall to this conversation in any of my other playthroughs, so this is like my first time having him here, but I had heard that he has specific dialogue, since Blackwall is a Grey Warden.
How can Corypheus make all these wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves.
Yep.
It must be how he created this false calling.
Lots of hand gestures there, man. So they're scared.
So the wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future Blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach.
Well.
It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hawke?
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach, though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
You're still standing here?
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
Clarel's the Warden Commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word but Weishaupt's.
Okay.
Corypheus was in a Warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little. and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the warden mages turned on me.
Very specific.
I trained some of those wardens myself. If I knew any more of Corypheus, I would share it, your worship.
What's it like, being a warden? I can't even imagine.
It's been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
I kind of regret not turning my character around, but
We'll talk later.
at the same time, regarding the calling, maybe I should have read that in more detail, but it's okay.
Let's go.
Alright, yes. Alright, we're leaving. To go where, I'm not entirely certain. But we now have a new heading of going to the western approach. Alright, map. Let's chat about this. Right, there's a missing spy. Out over here. And a rift. Okay. You know, this spy was supposed to come along the road. Right? Yes. What am I picking up there? Oh, there I'm picking up the embryo. Ignore the Druffalo. Grab some Blood Lotus. And claim that while we're at it. Okay, real quick. Okay, I know the spy is supposed to have been moving along the road. So maybe we go back and find the road that is right there. Oh, they're fighting Druffalo. I did not sign up for this. Druffalo and wolves. Okay. Let them handle that. Keep a distance. Don't hit the Druffalo. No.
Stroud shares your reserved nature, Blackwood. It must be a common trait among wardens.
You find me reserved?
At times.
I was aiming for aloof.
Keep trying. I'm certain you'll get there.
What am I seeing? I'm seeing Blood Lotus. But, at the very least, I'm not in combat anymore. Which is definitely better. And there's a missing spy. And, you know, those rocks still probably the best place. Yep. So, yeah. Bloody papers. The stack of papers is so blood-soaked the pages stick together. Only a few lines are still legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from one before I left. We have little time before the theft is discovered, so I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear, I lost my pursuer in Leeds. Only our closest friends know my final destination. But sure.
Reinforcements!
Red Templars are never happy to see us. Keep your guard up.
Oh, hell. Blackwall, who are you hitting? What are you guys going after? Leave it. No. You upset the Druffalo. I'm very, very, very upset about this. We do not fight Druffalo. Just don't move closer towards me. I would really appreciate that. Just... Ugh. I hate fighting Druffalo. Because they get stupid amounts of guard. I wish I knew what ability that was. I'm willing to bet it's one of Cassandra's. But, I don't know. That thing that could attack me over there, it can kiss my ass. You guys can kiss my ass. I am making my way towards someone who I said I would follow up on. And who conveniently has an Astrarium in their home. Hello?
So you're the woman who saved Crestwood from the dead?
Yes.
Watch out for the Wyvern in the hills. I'd take his hide if I were better with a bow.
What do you do here?
Do you farm out here? The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
Seriously, why does anyone live out here?
That's a good question.
The fishing's grand.
There's a Wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, The beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
Dragon?
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Arnold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
That's fairly mild.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould, fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Okay.
Until later.
I checked up on you. And I have a puzzle thingy. And there it is, the dragon. Which we are not fighting yet. Alright, what shape am I doing? Okay. Damn it. I need to start here. It happens. I will not claim to be perfect at these puzzles, just decent. Hey, can you, like, blast those directions off again? Through the house, and that way. Gotcha. Have I seen any of them? Ah, there and there. I kind of want to go hunt these down. We're not going to deal with the wyvern, but actually, you know, let's go this way. This way's different and new and exciting. I have no idea if I've actually, like, done that before. Wow, it's up there? Maybe? Hope so. Yeah, that's an ominous phrasing. Ha, right. Templars. Maybe we won't see any. Okay. Oh, I need to keep going north. Well, I'm decently high up. But there's all
Red
these...
Templars ahead.
Yes.
Well armed, even for them. Let's be careful.
Okay. Map. It's at the back of their encampment. Alright. Yep, there it is. you know, I'm just gonna cheese this fight from up here. Because I can. Rather conveniently. They happen to all be kind of bunched and gathered. And Cassandra's gotten up there, getting in her licks. Good job, Cassandra. Oh. Hey. Ow. Okay. Sir, why are... Oh, I suppose you're not quite low enough yet. And we're all gonna gang up on the horror. And Varric's very happy about this. Isn't there, like... One of these should be your primeval vein. Primeval? Blech. Words. Oh, I forgot the box. I will come back for the box. Yes. As potentially useless as that is. Okay. Strarium. We're going for it. Okay. One, two, three. Woo! Now, just the one left. And just, you know, picking up my loot on the way. Because that's totally the appropriate thing in this situation. Ugh. Forgot one. Oh well. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Oh wait, it's here. Guide of Falun Din. Falun Din sought someone to be his messenger and companion. The wind was swift, but Falun Din refused to chain it. The people were loyal, but could not live where Falun Din walked. The owl came to him and said, I am not cowed by darkness. Let me serve you, who also has no fear of night. Falun Din accepted gladly and took the owl as his servant, who thereafter helped Falun Din guide the people through the passage of the veil. Hence the giant statue of an owl. Really? Can't smash any of you guys? But we can see our lovely little hold that we've adopted. Okay, actually, you know what? Because I have found out about this. I should just go report it. Up the ladders, because stairs are for wimps. Ladders build strength, then. Character. Where's Charter? There's Charter.
Well met, your worship.
Found Butcher.
I found Butcher's corpse by the South Road. Red Templars ambushed me afterward.
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
Great. Another one?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The dragon circle in the lake looks hungrier than usual. Travelers on the road will be scarce until it's gone.
Okay.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Hey, we have the same hair. Did you style it after me? Alright. We got a new operation, which is great because I need to assign people to tasks, but I have one thing that I want to do before I end this episode. Yep. And, like, kind of sort of hurting myself on by cliff surfing and failing. Base jumping? That wouldn't be considered to base jumping. Is it up there? That looks like it. Doesn't it? I'm so close. It attacked me. No one get upset about that. That's not it. But it is in that correct direction. I swear, Varric has just enough health that he doesn't want to heal himself. But low enough to be like, hey, I hurt. Alright. Alright, there's that one. Out. That one. That one. And now I just have a cave, which we passed by earlier in this playthrough. But I'm not going to do that this episode. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.